Good morning, students. So, yesterday we saw the fourth question from practice set 3.2. Today I am going to explain you the fifth question. In the adjoining figure, the circle with center A and B touch each other at a point E. Line L is a common tangent. This line L is a common tangent. A and B are the center of a circle. E is a touching point of a circle which are touching externally. Now this tangent is touching the circle A at point C and second circle at point D respectively. We have to find out the length of CD. If the radii of the circle means radius of circle, first radius, small circle radius is 4 cm and big circle radius is 6 cm. Now draw the segment. Now this is a construction part. This is your original diagram whatever given in a question. Now for proof we have to require this diagram. Now join AC. Just one line we have to draw. Other thing just we have to join AB, AC and DB. And draw a line AF which is perpendicular to DB. Okay, this is a construction. Only one line AF is a construction part. And how to construct? Which line AE perpendicular to DB. So in such a way that DFB. Now see here. This is a tangent. So at point C and D, this tangent is touching to the circle. It means that this AC and BD are the radius. Means this tangent touching at point C and D is perpendicular to the radius of a corresponding circle. It means that AC is perpendicular to L and BD is also perpendicular to L. By the construction, AF is perpendicular to DB. It means that F is also perpendicular 90 degree. So now see this rectangle form. Which one? A, C, D and F. This rectangle form means all these three angles are 90 degree. It means that with this rectangle, this quadrilateral fourth angle is also 90 degree. Okay. And therefore angle CAF is equal to 90 degree. Now AFDC is a rectangle. AC is equal to DF. Is it? Yes. What is AC? It is 4 centimeter. So your DF is also 4 centimeter. Now AC is 4, DF is 4. What is BF? BF is DB minus of DF. So dB is 6 centimeter minus of 4 centimeter. You will get the FB is equal to 2 centimeter. Now consider this right angle triangle AFB. AFB is 90 degree. What is AB? AB is AE plus of EB. So 4 plus 6 that is 10. FB is 2. So by the Pythagoras theorem, AF square is equal to AB square minus of BF square. AB square minus of BF square. And by using that, you will get 10 square plus is equal to AF square plus 2 square. So 100 minus 2 square is 4. 100 minus 4 that is 96. AF square is 96. By taking a square root, you will get 16/6. That means 4 root 6 is the side CD. Because CD is equal to AF, opposite side of a rectangle. See one time in the diagram. AF is equal to CD. So very simple concept. Just how to use a theorem and how to use the given concept in the circle. Okay. So this is a question I already drawn here, but this is the homework. You have to draw by using the compass and you have to send me. Take a three collinear point x, y, z as shown in the figure. Draw a circle with center x with radius xy. Draw the another circle with center z and yz as a radius. Note down both the circle intersect each other at a point y. Draw a line through point y perpendicular to xz. From y you have to draw the perpendicular and line L. Okay, so this is from textbook number page number 56. So you have to construct it by using the compass and you have to send me. The second question is that take a point yxz, same here, but this is for the touching circle externally and this is touching circle internally. Draw a circle with center z and radius zy. Another circle x as a center and xy as a radius. So note that both the circle intersect each other at point y. And draw a line. After drawing both the circle, draw a line which is passing through the point y and perpendicular to the yz. So this both the construction part I drawn here. I explain also. So same you have to draw, take a measurement by your own, means one small circle and one big circle, means take a 8 centimeter and one take a 4 centimeter or take a 5 and 7 anyway. So according to that take a measurement, your own measurement and send me. Now the next concept is arc of a circle. What is meant by arc? All of you know the secant. A secant divides a circle in two parts. See in the diagram. If you are observing this, AB is a secant, means K is a secant which is touching the circle in two distinct points, that is A and B. So any one of these two parts and the common part of a circle and the secant constitute an arc of a circle. Means AB, this segment is divide, this secant divides the circle in two parts. Two parts. See the center of a circle, AB is a secant, X and Y, these are the points which is on a circle. So this AXB is one arc and AYB is another arc. The point of intersection of a circle and secant are called the end point of an arc. So this point A and B are the end point of arcs. If the center of a circle is on one side of a secant, now C is the center of circle, this is on one side of a circle, and this part of that circle where the center is or center side is there, it's called as a major arc. Means your arc AYB is a major arc and the remaining other side of a arc is called as a minor arc. Major means big one, minor means small one. So according to the concept in the figure, AYB arc is a major arc and arc AXB is the smaller arc. Always remember that the major arc is greater than the 180 degree and the smaller arc is less than 180 degree because your whole circle total is 360 degree. The name of minor arc is written using the end point only. Means if it is a only you have to write the minor arc, then you can use just a end point, means arc AB. You can write arc AXB as a arc AB also. But remember, for the major arc it is compulsory to use the three vertices. Again I am repeating, for the writing the major arc you have to use the three vertices. Now central angle. A central angle is an angle whose vertex is at the center of a circle. Whose vertex is at the center of a circle. So A is the center of a circle. N and M, these are the point which is on a circle. These are the vertex. So these are the two vertex of a angle. So according to the diagram, this MN is 45 degree. Central angle is equal to corresponding arc MN. So your arc MN is also 45 degree. So angle NAM is 45 degree. The sum of the central angle is a any circle is 360 degree. Means NAM 1, and if you are writing any this one, this total is 360. How to measure the arc? The arc of semicircle. Semicircle means when you are drawing the diameter of a circle, then it divides the circle into equal parts, and that equal parts are called as a semicircle, and the measurement of semicircle is 180 degree. The measure of minor arc is equal to the measure of central angle that intercept the arc. Now see, this NM is an arc intercepted by the angle NAM, and therefore if your angle is NAM is 45 degree, your arc is 45. If arc is 45 degree, then your angle, central angle is also 45 degree. That is angle NAM is equal to 45 degree. Means we can say that the measure of minor arc is equal to the measure of central angle that subtended by the arc. In the diagram, angle measure of arc MN is 45 degree. The measure of major arc is equal to 360 minus 45. 360 minus corresponding minor arc. Two arcs are congruent if their measure and their radii are equal. If another arc is there, if you are drawing the another arc here, so if this is also 45 degree, it means that they are equal to each other. Or if their radii is same, then also they are equal. Now the property of sum of measure of arc. Just this property I will explain today. So remaining part we will see tomorrow. See here. Property of sum of measure of arc. In the figure, if you are observing A, B, C, D, E, these are the concyclic. Concyclic means all these points on a circle. With 3 points, these points, many arcs are formed. See here, BC is one arc, CD is one arc, DE and DA as well as AB. So, measure of arc ACE. If you are finding out arc ACE this way. So, you will get the sum of arc. How property? ACE. So, you can write measure of arc AC or ABC plus of arc CDE. That is equal to arc ACE. But arc ABC and arc BCE have many points in a common. And therefore measure of arc ABE is not equal to arc ABC plus arc BCE. Okay. So when you are taking a sum, you have to take the according to their vertices. See, ABC plus of CDU we can say. How we can say it? ABC plus of again BCE, because this BC is common in both. It means it is repeating part. So we can't write in this way. Okay. So students, all these points you have to mention. Whatever today's homework I given, that you have to complete and send me up to session time. So remaining theorems and concept I will explain you tomorrow.